Well, we are about to find out. In a lot of cases on some tapes of Thai fighting, I've seen the ceremony takes longer than the fight. Let's hope that's not the case here. As we're just about ready. Now, these will be 3-minute rounds with a 1-minute break, Josh.
That's my understanding, yes.
Round number 1. And Rufus goes right to the legs. Rick Rufus in the long pants. Kit Song-Grit in the short pants. Rufus with a big bang into the ribs there. Took one coming back from it, but he landed one in the ribs there that I guarantee you his family back in Thailand felt. A right and a left by Rufus. Rufus moving around very well. Spinning back kick into the belly. That hurt the Thai. Kit Song-Grit is a little confused because Rufus is all over him right now and hitting him very hard. He is not getting off the kicks, is not Kit Song-Grit, and Rufus is backing him up.
Rick Rufus starting off like a whirlwind in here, not giving the Thai a chance to really get set. Throwing lots of straight shots, lots of good punching techniques, and moving in and out and moving away from those kicks.
He's doing beautifully here, and Kit Song-Grit, quite frankly, John, looks to me a little bit confused. Now, that one landed high on the calf of Rick Rufus next to the knee joint, and he buckled a little bit and got out of the way. Rufus very good on his distance, and that's what's keeping him alive here. Kit Song-Grit, does he look confused to you, John?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Does Kit Song-Grit look confused to you in there?
He looks to me like he is a little confused by the style and footwork of Rick Rufus, and he has been stung a couple times. He's felt a lot of the power of Rick Rufus.
Halfway through this first round, these are 3-minute rounds with a 1-minute break, and as you can hear, the crowd is very, very into this. It's sort of evenly divided. The Thai contingent rooting for the Thai fighter, everybody else rooting for Rick Rufus, and the crowd very much into this. Rufus, again, being cautious, keeping track of the distance. The Thai fighter beginning to be a little bit more aggressive. His name is Kit Song-Grit. He took a left hand there, and he's down. Rick Rufus landed a left on the jaw, and the Thai fighter, Kit Song-Grit, just crumbled and is bleeding from the mouth, I believe, John. I can't see for sure, but that was a great shot by Rufus. And Kit Song-Grit is hurt. Rufus wants to get on, hits him again and knocks him down. Kit Song-Grit is down again, and you can see his eyes are a little glassy, John. We have got just about 30 seconds left in this first round. Kit Song-Grit has got to survive 30 seconds here and is trying to hold on to do it. Rufus does not want to let him have it. Rufus is getting inside of those kicks, and he is landing the big punches, and Kit Song-Grit has never come across this kind of power, I don't think.
Rufus doing a great job of keeping the pressure on, but Kit Song-Grit showing tremendous heart to stay in there after being knocked down twice. He's fighting back on courage and on heart and on instinct.
He is one tough fella, there's no two ways about that, and he is still rubbery-legged. But we are up to the end of round number 1. At the end of that round, and you'd have to say that's about as good as you're going to do against a guy you've never seen fight like this before. Rick Rufus acquitting himself very well as we look into the corner of Kit Song-Grit.
They're over there working on Kit Song-Grit, feverishly trying to bring him back from that left hand. Rick Rufus has one of the quickest and strongest left punches you'll ever see anywhere. We're going to see that now. He comes across with a kick, follows up over the top with a straight left right there. And you can see Kit Song-Grit's knees go out from under him, and he goes back into the ropes. That was a hard shot.
Great work by our cameraman on that one. I got to tell you, that was a dandy little shot. It didn't look like a whole lot, but I just don't think Kit Song-Grit has ever been hit like this.
You can see once again Rick Rufus coming on strong here, just keeping the pressure on. This is after that first knockdown. A right hook that misses, a left straight shot that comes straight through, and you can see crossed his eyes.
Yep. Round number 2, we're just about ready for here. A lot of ice in that corner, and referee Tom Schlesinger has to hold up the count here for just a second while they get that ice out of the corner. They did everything, put ice on his face, poured ice down the front of his trunks, trying to wake him up. That's one of the things you'll do with a fighter who's hurt. And you can see now that Kit Song-Grit certainly is ready to come out for this round, but they've got to clean up that corner.
Oh,
you can see the ice.
They've absolutely created a nice palace over there. I mean, they must have enough ice to skate on. We have a 1 point. One point issue.
That's something you pretty much have to do in that situation, don't you, John?
Well, he is. He's just creating a tremendous distraction and delay, which, of course, is giving that fighter time to get back.
And again, Rick Rufus, the long pants. Kit Songret, the Thai fighter, in the short pants. Rufus takes one in the back of the knee there. And he is, as you pointed out, John, the key here is Rufus's footwork. Rufus is dancing away from a lot of this stuff.
But he's making the Thai miss just like he did then. He's throwing lots of left-hand lunges. He's moving in, attacking the body and moving away. There's an attack to the knee.
And that one looked like it hurt Rufus's knee. There's a left hand over the top and another left, and Rufus is inside. Rufus lands a right. The Thai fighter again is stunned a little bit. I don't know that he's badly hurt, but he is aware that he's being hit. Once again, Kit Songret lands a good kick on the back of Rufus's knee. That is dangerous stuff. You can see the Thai folks all around the ring here exhorting their fighter, and Rick Rufus is willing to stand and trade as long as he can do it. Rufus hit there in the leg. Rufus would like this to be a close quarters fight, John.
Well, he's trying to work inside. He's trying to step inside and land the left hand. The Thai is doing a good job of keeping his hands up and taking away the target. Rick Rufus having to move away from those powerful kicks to the legs.
Now again, Rick Rufus tying up there as we're halfway through round number 2. And Rufus looks as if he has hurt his knee here just a little bit. He is holding his left knee.
He's slow getting up, and he is. He's moving very gingerly on those legs.
Lands a right, a round kick, and a right and a left from Rufus. Rufus needs to end this one fast, and he lands the left. And Rufus is throwing everything from Iowa. Rufus is throwing the big leather here, trying to get out of this one because he doesn't want damage to his knees. Kit Songret has heart, no doubt about it. 1 minute left in this round. Kit Songret, the Thai fighter, stalking Rufus, handling the distance well.
Now, it'll be interesting to know how the judges are going to score this because in a Thai fight, oh, no, Rick Rufus was stomped when he was down.
Now, you wonder about that. I'm not sure. The referee is calling time. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. It's hard to tell, to be honest, but I think that's probably illegal. We'll get a shot at that again. Rick Rufus was in the course of being caught with that kick, fell down. The Thai fighter stomped him in the stomach. Now, I think that's probably fair when it's a straight...
Well, obviously, when the guy's down, you can't attack him, and he got stepped on pretty hard. Rick Rufus probably was relaxed a little bit at that time. He took a lot of force in the stomach. So
and Rick is looking a little bit hot under the collar right now. And they'll give Rick some time to relax from this.
We're going to take a look at this. There's the back kick that misses. Rick Rufus is tripped up and goes down. He's obviously down. And here comes that stomp. And there's a pretty strong stomp right on, just squashed him right on the stomach there.
We've got a little bit of a melee here at ringside if we can get a look at it. What we have is a lot of people trying to communicate with Tom Schlesinger, the referee. And there is a language problem going on here. Well, there you have it. Don't you do that. I guess that's Thai and American both at the same time. Don't you do that. And again...
If he does it again, I'll have to disqualify him.
Tom Schlesinger telling you if he does that again, if he stomps on him or does that sort of thing again, he will be disqualified.
You know, we really probably ought to say some good things about Tom Schlesinger here. This is not an easy thing for him to be dealing with. This is new to him, too, and he's handling himself pretty well in this fight. He hasn't let this fight get out of control on him, and it has every potential to. As you can see, the crowd up around the ring, standing up close around the ring and standing up close and very tight behind us. And again, we are back going here. There should be about 30 seconds left here in round 2, John.
Rick Rufus trying to finish this thing with a knockout. He really doesn't like this. He doesn't like the idea of getting those legs kicked. He's trying to land again the left hand.
Good spinning back fist by Rufus that landed and shook Kit Songret up. A high round kick to the jaw, but to do it, he had to take one to the back of the knee, and I'm thinking Rufus probably... Hang on to your seats, folks. Do not go away. This is going to get better. We'll be right back. We're back at the Sands Hotel and Casino here in Las Vegas, and as you look around, look into the corner of Rick Rufus, he has been taking a lot of punishment to his legs, and he also got himself stomped in the belly a while back.
We're going to see these leg kicks that come just driving in there to Rick Rufus. He throws a back leg round kick, and we had 2 points deducted in that last round.
One of them was for stomping Rufus in the belly. I'm not sure what the other one is for, John.